Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll see how to design for dark mode in Figma using just 5 simple steps. So let's jump into the video. Here I have a couple of sample screens from one of my recent projects, and I also have the current color palette. So this design is particularly in the light mode or the normal mode as you can call it. And now we're going to convert these screens into a dark mode. So the first step is to choose a background color. In choosing the background color, one key point that you need to keep in mind is that this should be the darkest color of your color palette. So it could be in any shades of gray, or if you have a complementary color, you could also choose that and shift to a little bit darker tone. So the first step is done. Now let's move on to the second step. In the next step, what we're going to do here is to create some lighter shades of the background color. So once you select your background color, what you need to do is create at least 2 or 3 lighter shades of the background color. These lighter shades will be used for the layers that you have on top of the background. So let's say the cards, the navigation bar and the top bar. So what I'm going to do here is to copy this background color and go to the color picker and just move a little bit on top, and the second one goes a little bit further and making it a little bit more lighter than the previous one. So by doing this, you create a depth in your dark mode designs which clearly distinguishes the different layers available in your screens. So that's your step 2, and let's move on to step 3. So now we have our background color and we have a couple of lighter shades of your background color which we can use it for the navigation bar and the cards, which brings us to step 3, which is to select colors for your text. So by default you can have your primary text color as white, which you can use it for your titles and headings, and along with your primary text color you also need to select a secondary text color which could be a little bit on the gray side, or it could also be from your primary color, just move a little bit down and make it a little bit on the gray side. Yeah, so this is step 3, and let's move on to step 4. And step 4 is to choose your primary color. So before choosing the primary color, I just recognized a small spelling mistake on the palette. I'm usually bad at this, so I'm just gonna change it, and just let's move on to the primary color. So in most cases you can just go ahead with the same primary color that you used for your light mode, but in some cases if your primary color doesn't look bright enough on your dark mode, what you can just do is go to your color picker and increase the saturation just by moving the color picker to your right. So in our case we're just going to go ahead with the same primary color that we used for the light mode. So that's it. 4 steps are done, and the 5th step is going to be simple enough. Just apply your colors onto your screens. So let's start doing it. So before applying the color palette to the screens, what I'm going to do here is to create these color palettes as styles, so that it will be useful when I apply it to the screens, and later on if I want to make some changes to the styles or the colors that I've selected, so it will be easier for me. So let's go ahead. What I do here is select the color and click on this style and click on this add button. So I'm gonna name it as dark mode background and create this style. So in the same manner I'm gonna do it for all other colors. So now I have set all my colors, created my styles, and what I'm going to do here is go to the screens and just gonna select my styles from here. So that's it guys, all done, and you have the dark mode here. So let me bring back the white mode screens and place it next to my dark mode. Yep. So 5 simple steps to create your dark mode designs. Let me know in the comments if this works for you and if you find this process useful. Until then, it's Satish signing off. Bye bye.